Well, good evening once again, everybody. Welcome to Cameron High School Gymnasium. This is the We Are Network. My name's Jay Cornell. We've got Heart of the North basketball for you tonight as the Golden Bears of Barron in town to take on the Cameron Comets. Both these teams kind of sitting in the same spot in the Heart of the North, trying to jockey their way and work their way towards the top. We're going to hear a couple of quick ads here from sponsors. We'll come back, talk about these two teams, get the starting lineups, and get the anthem on the We Are Network. Come on back. All right, welcome back here, Cameron High School Gymnasium. Once again, this is the We Are Network. And we are set for boys Heart of the North Conference basketball. Barron Golden Bears visiting the Cameron Comets. Barron comes in 5-8 overall, 4-3 in the Heart of the North. They're under first-year head coach Eric Holton. He replaced Rick Mothy. He was here for only 4 years. And now Holton, the head man for the Golden Bears. They lost just Tuesday night. St. Croix Falls Saints beat them 63-40. Incidentally, they play the Saints again this coming Tuesday. Wins so far in the Heart of the North: Spooner, Cumberland, Ladysmith, and Ashland. Probably that win over Cumberland, their signature win so far, 56-54 back in mid-December. Last year, this team was a force to be reckoned with. Second in the conference, tied with Cameron and Ladysmith, 13-5 last year in the conference. That ended back in March, their season in regional play versus the Northwestern Tigers, as they went down 67-58. Team led this year by senior Glenn Thompson, averaging 18.8 points per game. Right behind him, senior Zach Edwards, 17.6, and Sean Holton, the coach's nephew, at 13 points per game, also a senior. All five starters, incidentally, are seniors for the Barron Golden Bears. They average, 49 points per game, the Bears as a team. The Comets, of course, Troy LaValle at the helm here, 17th season now for Troy. 6-4 overall, 4-1 in the Heart of the North. They lost Tuesday to a scrappy Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser team, 67-74. Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser, of course, in the Middle Border Conference now. Comets led by senior, 6'3 senior, Brady Gronsky, 14.8 per game. Jorgensen, the freshman, 6'2, 12.7. Junior A.J. Guerra, 11.6 points per game. And then Scott Butterfield and Jackson Griffin, right around that 10-point mark per game. They average 69 points per game, do these Comets. Their next game is up at Ashland. No, it's here. It's home versus Ashland. That'll be Tuesday also, the 20th. So we'll be back on the air here. The JV did win tonight, 50-41. as they're starting to line up here and get ready to go. The anthem tonight will be Eva Seavalls. I think she's a senior, isn't she? Eva Seavalls, the senior. Terrific voice on that young lady. She'll be singing the anthem here shortly. And then we'll get the lineups. And we'll be ready to go here on the We Are Network. Glad to have you aboard for this one. Always a rivalry, right? 4 or 6 miles apart, something like that. These two squads down Highway 8. Should be a good one. Looking forward to it. As Kim Parker addresses the crowd on the PA announcer. Nice crowd tonight. Student section packed. It looks like camo the theme. Either that or they're all going hunting right after. Camo the theme here for the student section. Nice crowd as expected on a Thursday night as these two squads so close to each other. All right, let's hear from Miss Seavalls. Listen in on the national anthem. Wow. I know I say it every time, but man, oh man. It's a good thing this isn't a singing competition because Cameron singers over and over knock it out of the park. All right, starting lineup for the Golden Bears. Senior Bryce Kittleson, 4.6 per game, 5'11 senior. Devin Kirchhoff, a senior, 5'11. Number 10, Zach Edwards, 6'5 senior. He's averaging 17.6. Glendon Thompson, 6'4 senior, 18.8. And Sean Holton, coach's nephew, 6'1 senior, 13 points per game. That's your Golden Bears. Cameron Comets, of course. The junior, A.J. Guerra, 6-footer, number 5. Jackson Griffin's getting the start tonight, a senior, 5'10". Scott Butterfield, he's starting to move up in that score column, 10.4 per game, 6'3 senior. Jorgensen, the freshman, 12.2 per game, 6'2". And then, of course, Brady Gronsky leading the scorers among the Cameron Comets, 14.8 points per game, the 6'3 senior. All right. Officials for tonight's ball game are Steve Schultz, Nick Bean, and Adam Bjornsted. Hope I said that right. I know I didn't spell it right. All right, they're going to jump it off now. Scott Butterfield is going to jump it off again. Zach Edwards, 6'5 senior. And we are ready to rock and roll here at Cameron High School Gymnasium. Glad to have you aboard. We Are Network, Boys basketball as the Barron Golden Bears control it. We're underway. Looks like they're going to be in a man defense are the Comets as the ball comes in to Thompson. Glendon Thompson, big fellow, just committed to play for the Tommies over there at St. Thomas. Big kid, nice looking athlete. Passes it over to another football player looking kid, number 24, Holton, 6'1" senior. Thompson again, top of the key. Who is that out there? 10, Edwards surveys. Point guards exchange at the top. They're doing a little weave there just outside the arc, looking for some opening. As Edwards has it now, hands it off. That is Kirchhoff with it now, gets it over to Holton. Holton kicks it back out. Around the horn they go, looking for some opening. Little head fake there, gets an opening temporarily. Holton now tipped away finally. Guerra has it. He's going to go the length of the floor, up and off the rim. Butterfield's got it, up and good. Butterfield, Johnny on the spot as he runs the floor. Scott Butterfield cracks the seal as they've got pressure now, and they're having a little trouble getting it down as Butterfield's all over the ball handler Thompson. Thompson finally gets it across. Good defense so far. In and off of the Barron Golden Bears. That was Edwards that went in with it. He lost it. Big kid, 6'5", senior. Seniors across the board on the starting lineup for these Golden Bears. As Griffin's going to dribble across now, uncontested. Jorgensen has it. It's going to go to the left hand, go to the right hand, up and good. Boy, is I'll say it again, that kid is smoother than Honey. All right, who's dribbling now? That's Holton's got it for the Bears. Butterfield on him, trying to tip it away. He finally gets it across, hands it off to Edwards. Edwards surveys, fakes a handoff, throws it away. It looked like Holton could have went up for it, but he thought it was tipped or he thought somebody was behind him. Either way, it goes to where the band used to sit, up in the student section, and here comes Cameron now. Griffin's got it, gets it over to Jorgensen. Screen set. Jorgensen goes in, pops it back out. Griffin will eyeball it, shoot it, hit it. Jackson Griffin stepped back, gave himself about 3 foot behind the arc, and hit that one calmly. As here they come again. Holton tries to get it across, finally does. They get it down, hands all over him. Boy, there were hands all over the Golden Bears player. That was Edwards, but they didn't call anything. He loses the handlebar on it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Comets then, or go to the Comets. Another turnover for the Bears. 7-0, just underway. 15 and a half minutes to be exact. Left in the second half, or first half rather. Butterfield has it now. He's going to go down low. Contested, right hand, up, just off. Tries to get his own rebound. Holton comes down with it. Sean Holton dribbles all the way down, kicks it back out. That's Thompson. Big Euro step in with the left hand. Glendon Thompson cracks the seal for the Bears. 7-2, 15-11 rather, as they tick down. Comets have the lead. Into Gronsky, throws it too strong off the backboard, and Thompson has the rebound. Thompson dribbles across. He's got Guerra on him. Kicks it back out. Holton, around the horn they go. That is Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff, not a big point scorer according to the statistics, but he pulled up with that one like he knew what he was doing. It's a good-looking shot, Kirchhoff. All right, Guerra has it now. Surveys. Over he comes. Around the horn they go. Finally back down to Guerra. Loses the handle on it. Throws it up anyway. Thompson comes down with that miss, and here come the Golden Bears. 7-2, 14-26. First half. Comets have the lead. Barron has the ball. On the far side, that's Edwards. Tries to throw a skip pass. Jorgensen gets up, gets it. Is going to go up with a little floater. Up and good. Jorgensen with a little baseline jumper, I would say, from about 10 feet. He gets inside that 10-foot mark. He is money. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Holton calls a timeout. They need water is the chant from the camo-clad student section over there. Let's hear a quick commercial. Air Force, you know what? I don't have any sound on Air Force's commercials, and I don't know why. Trouble with the commercials here tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Northwood Tech. Well, I guess we're going to stay here. Technical issues here again. For whatever reason, the ads are playing hard to get. All right, well, 9-2. Comets looking really good so far. They had a little bit of a hiccup with the Chautauqua game. Came off a couple of really good wins last week, and then Chautauqua beat them Tuesday. As they're having trouble handling the ball, the Bears, they finally get it over to Holton. Holton surveys, tries to get a little penetration going against Guerra. Guerra's all over him. Finally goes in, bounce pass out. That one's off. Gronsky finally tips it away, and here comes the Comets. And then Jorgensen throws it away. Up and in for Zach Edwards, left-handed, nice move. Down the floor quick are the Comets. Comets playing with a little bit of vigor here and a little bit of urgency as Gronsky goes up with it. Gronsky is shooting a very high percentage because he spends all of his time right underneath the hoop. All right, Barron has it now. Edwards back over Holton. Holton kicks it back out. That is Kittleson with it. Kittleson back to Holton. He gets it back down. That is Kirchhoff. I don't think they've subbed yet. I don't think either team has subbed yet. As the pass goes in, off. Barron comes down with it. Thompson will go up strong and hit it. Thompson cleaned up the garbage there for the Golden Bears. He goes up, and 11-6 now the score. Comets have it. That's not Brady's shot, but he'll hit it just inside the free throw line. He's got a nice shot. Just doesn't take it very often. Gronsky, 13-6, 12:23 to go, first half. They're trying to get it across. Holton has it. A little crossover dribble on Butterfield. Finally kicks it out. That's Kittleson, fakes the shot. Doesn't take it. Back out. Edwards will go up. Off the glass, no good. Contested shot as Jorgensen has it now. Jorgensen across the timeline. They get it around the horn to the Comets. Guerra kicks it down to Gronsky. Gronsky will shoot it. Right hand, blocked. Gets his own rebound. Gets his own miss, I should say. I won't even call it a miss. It was a clean block by Edwards. And then a foul on Gronsky with a little frustration. I think that was on Gronsky. It was. Brady Gronsky with the foul. First foul on either team. As they're going to apply pressure again, Michael Gronsky comes in. Scott has a seat. Butterfield. Pressure by Gronsky and company down there. Michael wearing that face shield from an extra hard shot in the nose. I'm guessing an elbow. You never know in basketball. Could be a shoulder. Back in December, he took that shot against the Tigers as Jorgensen gets it in. And now Silvernail in the ball game as well. Who else had a seat? Guerra went out. So Gronsky and Silvernail come in for Butterfield and Jackson Griffin out. All right, here come the Bears. Almost throw it away. Number 3 bounces it off of somebody. That's Brady Greener now, a sophomore in. Brady Greener looks to be about 6'2", number 3. Greener, a sophomore. Holton has it now, gets it over to Edwards. Edwards looking for somebody to move. Finally gets back to Holton, over to Thompson. Thompson, a bit of a physical specimen. Big kid, got those stovepipe legs. Dad sitting next to me says he's playing football next year over at St. Thomas. As Silvernail tips it away. Here come the Comets. Michael Gronsky over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen will square up and shoot a deep one. No good. Gronsky gets the rebound, up and good. Brady Gronsky slips inside the defense. That'll drive a coach crazy. As Thompson has it. Michael Gronsky tips it. They get it back to the Comets. Brady Gronsky up and in. So nifty handwork there by the Comets, Gronsky, as they're applying pressure again. They've got a trap going, and they throw it away again. This time it's Butterfield gets it. Gronsky up and good. Full timeout's going to be called by the coach as he shakes his head. Coach Holton doesn't like anything about this as the Bears find themselves in a deficit. It's 19-6. The home team has it. 10:26 to go, first half.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All right, welcome back, Cameron High School Gymnasium. A boatload of turnovers being served up by the Golden Bears at this point. 19-6, 10:26 to go, first half. Coach Holton had a few choice words there, drawing up some plays. At some point, it just becomes more about want to, especially on defense. They break the press now, so they drew something up there. That was slick. As Thompson has it, Holton has it now. Kittleson dribbles in, has to kick it back out. That is Greener. Greener throws it over to Thompson. Kicks it back out. Greener will take a three. Off. Silvernail with the rebound, and he throws it away. Silvernail gets it back. Nice play by Silvernail to tip it back out to Butterfield. Nice pass down there. Freshman Butterfield up and in. Nice job all the way around by the Comets. Too many players involved in that one for me to name. We're just going to say the team had good defense there as they forced a turnover again. Thompson kicks it back out. There's a shoe on the floor loose. That's Scott Butterfield. He's going to stop and fix it as the shot goes up as Edwards hits the floor hard. A little head fake from Guerra gets Edwards up in the air. He's starting at 6'5", so he had a long ways to fall as Butterfield's going to come out after having a loose shoe. Gronsky back in. No foul called there, apparently, or was it? It was a foul on Thompson. 10 gets the foul. Guerra's going to shoot a deep one and hit it. Tough shot. Tough shot from Guerra. He had a guy all over him. It was a fadeaway from three-point land that went in. As now Holton has it again. Troy LaValle turning up the heat as they finally skip past it over. Around the horn they go. Back out, Greener, back out, around they go. That's Thompson now, dribbles in, he'll shoot it. Bumping, it's going to be on the floor. A foul, I'm guessing, on Guerra. Check that, it's going to be on Michael Gronsky. He's going to get the harm. That was on the floor. Only the second team foul on the Comets, one team foul on the guest Bears. That's going to be Thompson passing it in. Silvernail guarding the line. Out they come. All the way down. Nice look. Nice pass. Nice shot. And 2 points for Edwards. Austin Butterfield's going to have a seat along with Guerra. Jorgensen back in. Who else came in? I'm going to guess it was Brady Gronsky after getting a breather. All right, at the stripes for one shot. Edwards, and he hits it. Edwards is shooting 57% from the free throw stripe, so he made that one look like 100%. Butterfield's going to travel with it. Check that. That's Brady Gronsky that shuffled the puppies down there low. He says, no, not me, but yeah, he drug it. NBA, that's all day long, but not here in high school basketball as they're trying to get it across. Holton finally gets it across, passes it over to Greener, back out, around they go. Thompson will take a three, nice looking shot, and it's going to hit the cable. They didn't call it. Ball is still loose. Cameron Comets tap it around. And it's going to stay with Black. It's going to go to the Bears. Silvernail did a nice job trying to save it out there as Gronsky comes out, Michael. And Griffin's going to come back in. Thompson will pass it into the corner. Bears ball. 24-9 now. They've ballooned up a nice lead here of the Comets. 8:26 to go first half. Thompson has it. He's going to dribble in. Back out. That is Holton. Holton's going to set a screen up there for Thompson. Greener has it now. Gets it over to Edwards. Back to, down to Edwards they go. He's got 3 guys on him. It's finally going to be a held ball. Yeah, the Barron Golden Bears fans don't like that one. It didn't look like to me that the Comets had their hand on it long enough to constitute a held ball, but doesn't matter what I say. It is a held ball. Barron turns it over. Comets have it. Round they go. Griffin will shoot it again. Short this time. Rebound for Holton. Bears have it. Comets retreat. Meet them in half court. And Holton, it looks like he has already run a marathon, and I think they're going to get somebody in for him. All right. It's been a fast-paced game. These kids are getting tired already. That's Edwards, another lean-looking athlete, Edwards. All right, nice pass. No, nice try inside. He threw it a little too flat, had to get a little air under it, and they turn it over. Comets have it now. Jorgensen. Jorgensen guarded by the senior. Jorgensen squares it, shoots it, long, comes off, and comes down to the Bears. That's Edwards with the rebound. Here comes Holton. Sean Holton, the senior, big kid. All these kids pretty big. As Holton dribbles in and gets his first 2 of the game. Oscar Kunkel now in, a junior for the Golden Bears. All right, who's got it now? Jorgensen, Butterfield. Back to Griffin. Griffin dribbles out, looks for something down low, kicks to Butterfield, or I'm sorry, Gronsky. Gronsky throws up an air ball from about 8 feet. I'm waiting for him to call that elbow hook on Gronsky. It wasn't much, but I can see where they would want to call it, as that's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming for the Barron Golden Bears. That'll be Edwards going to the stripe. Butterfield gets another one for the... Yeah, Butterfield gets the harm for the Comets as Edwards calmly hits that one. 59.7 from the stripe on the season is Edwards, but his shot looks money. Jorgensen's having a seat. Silvernail's having a seat. Griffin's in. Guerra's in. Scott Butterfield's in. Michael Gronsky and his cousin, Brady, as that one comes off. Those are your 5 Comets on the floor. Ball all the way up ahead now. Griffin will dribble in, run into a wall, looking for some help. Tries to pass it across inside. Tough interior pass. Nice cut by Michael. But there were too many trees to get around for Gronsky. Or I'm sorry, for Griffin. As another foul is going to be called. Number 20 this time. And that's Butterfield. He's going to be having a seat, I'm guessing. As he picks up another quick one. Yep, Silvernail's coming back in. All right, Gronsky guarding Greener out there. Check that is Kirchhoff. Now Holton has it. Holton dribbles in. Looking for a little bit of daylight there. Can't find any. Edwards has it now. Edwards dribbles over. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson goes in. Tough shot. No good. Butterfield tips it out to Gronsky. Here come the Comets. Michael Gronsky kicks it down to Butterfield. Back out. Brady. Guerra. Guerra's got an open look for a second. Decides to pass it down to Gronsky. Gronsky's got a tough guy on him. Holton, he goes up and in. Holton riding him right like a cheap suit, but Gronsky able to find some daylight with that right hand. All right, skip pass over. Thompson with a nice catch. Deep shot, no good. That was Kirchhoff. All right. Scott Butterfield, I've been saying square up and shoot it all season. He did, a little long on that one. All right, student section silent. Barron Bears getting fans getting a little chippy here as they find themselves in a pretty big deficit, 26-12. The Comets have the lead. Jorgensen, Guerra, he'll shoot it, hit it. A.J. Guerra with his second triple. 29-12, 4:44 to go, first half. As they try to get it across, Guerra almost throws it away, does Holton. Thompson has it now up ahead. That was Kirchhoff with it. Deep shot, good. Was that 14 Kirchhoff that hit that one? Thompson hit it. Looked away for a second, came back up. Thompson hit a three from downtown. Thompson guarding out there. He's on Gronsky. Down low. Jorgensen has it now. It's going to be a push inside. It's going to be against Gronsky, I think. Or is it, they're going to go on Griffin? Yep. Jackson Griffin knew it. Calling a little push on him away from the ball. I don't know if he was trying to set a screen or what the deal was, but either way, it's going to come the other way. Griffin's staying out there. They try to get it in. Thompson has it. Yeah, you can tell the Bears are a little bit winded here. I think Comets have substituted in quite a bit more. Nice pass down low. Jorgensen had it, but it goes down finally to Edwards. He goes up with it, and they get 2 points out of the deal. It's going to be a push on Jorgensen. Jorgensen with a player control foul. I had a guy blocking me, but it looked like he cleared a path to the hoop. No argument from anybody. We're going the other way, 29-17. They're starting to creep back into it, are the Bears. 3:55 to go first half. Not much entertainment for you at halftime. I could sing, but you don't want to hear that. I could dance, but you don't want to see that. I can sing and dance, and two negatives do not make a positive, so I ain't going to see that. All right, who's got it now? Is that Kirchhoff's got it? Dribbles in, kicks it around the horn. Thompson will shoot another three. That one's long, and they're going to let him hear it. The guys in camo are going to let him hear that one. Nice pass down low from Silvernail to Gronsky. Yeah, don't waste that one. That was good basketball. Interior pass from Silvernail. Gronsky the beneficiary, 31-17, 3:16 to go. The Comets have the lead, first half. Bears, I thought on paper this was going to be a tight game. Still could be, 31-17. Comets starting to build a lead. Thompson in with it, throws it off the side of the rim, no good. Here comes Jorgensen. Jorgensen's looking around. Guerra has it. He's going to kick it back out. Finally kicks it down to Gronsky. Nice pass, tough shot, no good. Turnover. Not a turnover, just a missed shot and a rebound that came down to the Golden Bears. Holton. Who's got it now? That's Thompson. Back out. Edwards. Edwards telling Holton to spot his guy up down low. That is Silvernail. All right, around they come. Kittleson, down they come. Nice pass. Silvernail is all over it. He touched the ball as he was out of bounds. Silvernail tipped it for a second. They're going to say, we're going to stop play and stay here as Griffin has a seat. Austin Butterfield back in. So the Cameron Comets looking good here. Forcing turnovers. They're usually the ones that are susceptible to turnovers. As the pass comes down, Kittleson just go up with it. The crowd says he finally gets his own rebound, goes up with it as Holton, and he's fouled. Yeah, I can't disagree with the crowd on that one. Just got to go up with it.
Yeah, why would you go under the rim on that?
All right, so Holton's going to go to the stripe. Sean Holton, the senior, shooting 69.2% thus far in the season. He's been to the stripe a lot, 65 times, made 45 of them. Nice looking shot, hits it. Michael Gronsky's coming back in. Guerra's going to come back in eventually. Or no, he is in. All right, so Guerra on the floor, Silvernail, Austin Butterfield. Ball bounces around on that missed one. They get their own rebound. Thompson puts it back up over Gronsky. As Guerra has it now, he's going to dribble all the way in, create contact, throw up a tough one. What a beauty. A.J. Guerra looking like a basketball player tonight out there. Holy smokes, what a play. From behind the backboard, he was bumped down there, a little fadeaway, had to throw it over the corner of the backboard and in. What a pretty shot as Thompson has it now for the Golden Bears, looking for some daylight. Leaves it for Edwards, gets it back over, around the horn they go. That is Kirchhoff with it. Kirchhoff looking for some help. Gets it down. Edwards with a quick move. Nice step. Zach Edwards with a beauty. Goes up high off the glass with it. 33-22 now as Jorgensen will go up and hit it. He goes up against the much taller kids, but he is so clean with that head fake. He gets them to commit, and then he's just smooth. He's a freshman is the chant. Yes, he is. As Thompson has it, kicks it back out. Holton will shoot from deep, no good. Looks like there's going to be a foul, yes. Edwards disagrees, the fans disagree, the official doesn't care. It's going to be a foul. Foul on Edwards, his second. 8 team fouls on the home team. 2 on the guest. They're still complaining, but they only have 2, so. All right. Got to be careful here as they're trying to get it in. Silvernail's got it. He dribbles across. That is Kittleson on him. Around the horn they go. Jorgensen will dribble in, try to shoot it. It's blocked. Nice play from number 3. That is Greener. Hits it off of the freshman, Jorgensen. So that's a turnover as the Golden Bears have it now. They're trying to trap him. Thompson gets it across, loses the ball temporarily, finally loses it for good. Guerra almost had a run at it, but now he lost it. That is Kirchhoff with it. Thompson, Kittleson will eyeball it. Nope. 23 seconds to go as they tick down here first half. All right. Our statistician, Callan Ewings, will give us the halftime statistics. Cal, you got to drag it out today, buddy. We got no entertainment. As the Thompson dribbles down, Dad says shoot it, and Kittleson says I'll hit it, and he does. And then Jorgensen throws it over everything, and that is your halftime score. 10-point lead now. They have it down, the Barron Golden Bears. Barron Golden Bears have it whittled down to 10 points as we're going to have a 10-minute intermission here. So, both teams starting to come alive a little bit more. Barron started out a little flat, committed quite a few turnovers there, and they found themselves down. I think it was 12-2, but don't quote me on that, to start the game. The Comets kept that lead. Barron started to whittle away at it, and now it's down to 10 points. Once again, this is the We Are Network. Glad to have you aboard. We're going to hear from a sponsor, and then we're going to come back. We're going to hear Cal. We're going to hear from another sponsor. I'm going to song and dance my way through the last few minutes of the halftime, and we'll get on to the second half play here on the We Are Network. Cameron High School Gymnasium. Good one. Got a good game going here. Comets playing well. Come on back.
Everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, hit me up with my homies, and we do it all again.
to keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All right. All right, back here on the We Are Network, Cameron High School Gymnasium, we're going to hear from our statistician, Callan Ewings. Cal, you ready to go, buddy? Mm-hmm. All right, make me look good.
So, for Cameron, the leading scorer is Brady Gronsky, and he has 10 points. He's 4 points ahead of the second most, which is Jackson Griffin and Dylan Jorgensen, which both have 6. And then it's AJ Gura has 5, and then it's a 3-way tie between Austin Butterfield, Scott Butterfield, and Michael Gronsky with 2 points. And then for fouls, Michael Gronsky has 2, Jackson Griffin has 1, Scott Butterfield has 2, and Brady Gronsky has 2. And then for Barron, 3 points for Bryce Kittleson. Zach Edwards has 10 points. Glendon Thompson has 9 points. And Sean Holton has 3 points. Then for fouls, Zach Edwards has 2 with all of the team fouls. And those are the halftime stats.
Yeah, I noticed, and that's, you can see, because we haven't pressured teams like that until tonight. All right, well, here we go. Ready to go here at Cameron High School Gym, We Are Network. I was talking to one of the assistant coaches for the football team over at Barron, Mike Thompson, his son, that leading scorer on this Barron team. Talking a little bit of football. He was talking about the Jorgensen kid, talking about the Jorgensen kid's uncle, and what a floor leader he was for the Golden Bears back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, and I was just telling him that Cameron is on an uphill slide here, an uphill motion as they get some of those younger kids along with these freshmen, a couple of sophomores. Yeah, they're going to just keep getting better over the next couple of years. Always things can change. There's always things that happen. Kids transfer, kids quit, sometimes for no apparent reason, except for only what they know. But if I had to predict, I'd say a couple of years from now, this Cameron team is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Other games going on in the heart of the North here. We'll take a look here. Cameron girls are going to be back in action. Let me double check and make sure I don't get this right. You think a guy does this enough, he'd have his ducks in a row, wouldn't you? Yeah, I had a few errands to run tonight and got here late. That's my best excuse I can come up with. Kind of missed the dance squad. They always had some good performances. Nothing happening here. The boys are wrestling tonight. The boys, Cameron boys. They are over at Barron High School as we speak. Girls will be in action tomorrow night, this basketball team, against who is likely their conference rivals, the Hayward Hurricanes. That one will be up in Hayward. And then the boys have a big varsity invite. And that one's going to be on Saturday. I believe that's down in Abbotsford. That one's going to be a several team meet. Let's see if I can see how many teams are going to be involved with that one. Check that. That one's going to be at Ladysmith. So the 17th, the boys are doing good in wrestling. Nice to see that squad doing well. This basketball team, as I mentioned, will be back in action. The boys will be back in action on Tuesday next week. That one will be home versus the Ashland Ordockers. Ashland's still trying to find their way in basketball, struggling to get out of the cellar in the heart of the North. And then on the 2nd of February, the boys will be wrestling over at, that's going to be here in Cameron versus St. Croix Falls. St. Croix Falls always with a good wrestling team. And then the girls will be back in action, and that's going to be their next, they got a huge break. Their next, no, they don't either. Check that. Thursday of next week, they're going to be over at Cumberland. So a lot of things going on here. Cameron High School sports. Looking forward to the second half of this one as the teams come out. Barron's been out shooting around. Cameron comes out. They don't look like they have a 10-point lead. Hopefully Coach had some words of wisdom for them so they don't come out. You know, Coach's fear is you gain a lead and you come out and you think that you got it in the bag. You come out flat because the other team's going to come out swinging, and you know it. As a coach, you know it. Sometimes the players don't realize it. All right, so 35-25 as we're ready to go here, second half. Troy LaValle with 17th season. What's he up to? 304 wins now, something like that. He is giving his team the last few words of wisdom. The other kid towering above everybody down there is their assistant coach, Peyton Dibble. Of course, Peyton, part of that 16-17, I think I have it right, team that was so good. Went down to state. Peyton went up and played for Bemidji, Division II basketball. For health reasons, he had to hang it up early, which was a sad thing for all of us, but probably no more disappointed than Peyton. Okay, who do we have in foul trouble, Cal? I know he gave you it, but who do we have in foul trouble for the Cameron Comets?
Go, Barron.
Looks like 2 apiece for Gronsky, Butterfield, and Brady Gronsky. Is that right? And then the only person that's in serious trouble is Zach Edwards for the Barron Golden Bears. All right, Barron passes it in. Thompson has it. And they're going to double team him out there. Sure enough, Butterfield gets a hand out. What a nice pass, Scott Butterfield. The freshman up ahead and in. That was Jorgensen, the beneficiary of a really nice play to tip it away and then pass it over his head, Scott Butterfield. That was next level. All right, who's got it out there now? That is Kirchhoff. Finally, wide open look for Kittleson. Squares it up, throws it too long. That's one of those I have too much time to think about it shots. He had all the time in the world, squared up, and sometimes your instinct goes away and you think too much, and that's what I think happened there. All right, who do we have? That is Griffin with it now. Boy, it looks like you could call carrying the ball on Jackson, but he doesn't get it very often. All right. Butterfield throws it away as he's double teamed down low. Turnover now for the Comets, and here come the Bears. That is Thompson that comes up with it after it's loose on the floor. Kittleson now looking for somebody, almost travels, doesn't. Around the horn they go. That's Kirchhoff down there. Thompson has it, too strong. Edwards has got it now. He's going to go up with it. Nice shot, no good. Tipped away. It's going to be a foul on Thompson, or I'm sorry, on Edwards. He has a couple of choice words, but I don't think you can argue that one. He almost wrestled Butterfield to the ground as he had his arms locked around him. All right, that foul is the third on Edwards. 37-25, 16:36 to go, second half. Comets have the lead and they have the ball as Guerra eyeballs it. Finally gets it over to Jorgensen back to Butterfield, hands it off, and finally loses it. Yep, Jorgensen loses it. Bounced off his own knee, out of bounds. It's going to go over to the Bears. Comets applying pressure again, excuse me. All right. Guerra applying pressure to Thompson. Thompson gets it across. Thompson down. Kittleson throws it away. Yep. Exasperated fan here for the Golden Bears. You can hear him take the shot. Yeah, you can't score if you don't shoot it. Even I can figure that out. As Griffin has it now, dribbles across in those kind of bright blue shoes. I would have gotten picked on to no end if I wore those to school back in the day, but now, pajama day, slough off day, anything goes. I could wear slippers and no one would notice. All right. Thompson forces his way in. Probably lucky he didn't get an offensive foul there as the Comets have it now as Thompson misses it. Down low they go. Gronsky, a little shoulder up, no good, misses it. That's usually money for Gronsky, but he comes up short on it. And now Holton has it. He's going to go all the way. Butterfield says, not in my house. Hits it in cheap seats. The fans love it. I look over. Half of them are looking at their phones, so they don't love it that much. All right, Thompson's going to pass it in down there. Not sure what he's yelling, Coach LaValle, but whatever it is, he wants him to do it. All right, ball goes down. Edwards kicks it back out. It's tipped by Gronsky. It's going to stay here. 15-11 to go in this one, 37-25. The Comets still have the lead. A little bit of a scoring drought for both squads here as we just get underway in the second half. Thompson, Edwards, taller than everybody around him, but decides to pass it off. Has an open look, passes it up, dribbles in, protects the ball. Can't quite get it in, and here come the Comets off that miss. Jorgensen over Butterfield. Around the horn they go. Michael Gronsky will eyeball it and shoot it, no good. Butterfield up high, tips it in. What a nice play. Scott Butterfield, I've been saying all along, when he shakes the rust off, tough to pass, or tough to beat that kid. Michael Gronsky gets a cheapie, and it's going to go against the Comets. Third foul now for Gronsky. One apiece in the team foul category. Griffin's going to come back in. Gronsky's going to come back in. Kirchhoff has it now, guarded out there by Jorgensen. Jorgensen back on it. Kirchhoff has the ball. They double team him temporarily. No, he shakes loose, does Kirchhoff, looking for some help. They're looking inside, but they won't go there. Tough pass, comes back out. Here comes Edwards. He'll protect the ball, go in with the left hand, up and in. That's what he's been trying to do all night, Edwards. He just hasn't been able to finish, but he did there as Jorgensen loses it. And here come the Golden Bears off that turnover. Edwards still wants to go in with it. He's feeling it. Has to kick it back out now. Holton out on the Comet logo resets. Tells somebody, come up and set a screen for me and then roll. They set a screen, but they don't roll. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bears. Griffin and Gronsky coming in. Scott Butterfield and Michael Gronsky going to have a seat. Both of them did a nice job. Nice hand from the crowd. Fairly sparse crowd on the Comet side. Kind of surprised. Don't get me wrong, nice crowd overall. I just thought the adult section would be elbow to elbow. Mostly because these teams are so close together. Can't help but be rivals. All right. Who do we have here? Holton dribbles into trouble, kicks it back out. Down low goes Edwards. He going to be called for a travel? No. Foul. And he gets the bucket. Edwards dribbles in. Shuffled the puppies a little bit, I thought, but no, they're going to call a foul on the Comets. I think that was Michael Gronsky. Nope, check that. That is Griffin, and that's his second. Comets missed the opportunity to rebound it there off their own miss. I'm sorry, the Bears. Comets had a hold of it temporarily, lost it. It's going to go to the Bears. Gronsky's coming back out. Silvernail coming in. Barron ball. Thompson loses it temporarily. Now he loses it permanently. There's a scrum for it. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go to White. Coach Holton does not agree right there, but it doesn't matter. All right. Griffin now. Boy, quite a scrum down there, and finally Thompson ripped it away, but apparently touched somebody. Timeout. 30-second timeout called by Coach LaValle. The score, 39-29, 12:53 to go. They're still hanging on to that 10-point lead are the Comets.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All right, I gave a little endorsement to Air Force and the Armed Forces in general. How about Northwood Tech right up here in Rice Lake? I always tell my students just because the school is close doesn't make it a bad one. For some reason, we got to go across the lake to fish under the other guy's dock and leave our dock alone. And our tech schools in the state of Wisconsin are second to none. People come from all over the world to attend them. At least they used to. All right, here we go. Comets have the ball. Silvernail kicks it out. Guerra down to Butterfield. Back to Guerra. He'll shoot that one from deep. Hit it. A.J. Guerra, not shooting a lot, but when he does, it's oozing confidence, and that one was from downtown. It's got to be his 4th-3, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's his 4th three-pointer. Guerra. How many three-pointers has Guerra had? All right, here come the Comets. Silvernail almost turns it over and does. All right. The Golden Bears do not sub much. They did there. Greener's back in, the sophomore. Tall, lanky kid. Going to be another good basketball player as time goes on here. They kick it back out. Thompson down to Kittleson, back out to Edwards. Edwards has it. Kittleson now. Back to Edwards, top of the key. Skip pass over to Greener. Greener. Edwards will dribble in, throw it up, no good. Butterfield with a nice job of defending him, and then gets the rebound. And here comes Griffin up ahead. Silvernail's going to get it quick, up, no good. Butterfield off the glass, up, no good. Takes his time this time, still no good. They fight for it. We got a player on the floor, my goodness. How many rebounds? As finally we've got a foul as Edwards is hurt. It looks like he hit his tailbone. And living in Wisconsin, we know how that feels because every one of us has slipped on the ice at some point. Comes down hard and hits his tailbone. Does Thompson, or I'm sorry, that is Edwards. He's coming out. Kirchhoff is going to come in for him. So Kirchhoff, Greener, Kittleson, Thompson, and Holton on the floor for the Bears as they try to break the press. Holton's going to dribble it across with Silvernail on him. Silvernail riding him like a cheap suit. Away they come with it finally, all the way down, back out. Back out. Thompson goes up strong with it, misses it. He's going to go up again, no good. Defended nice that time by Guerra, I believe it was. Might have been the younger Butterfield. As the Comets have it now. Butterfield's going to dribble in with it, cough it up. Here comes the Golden Bears. Thompson will shoot it from deep, hit it. Thompson from downtown, 32-42. We're back to that 10-point lead. Comets still have it. 10:30 to go in the ball game. Tough pass from Butterfield down to the other Butterfield. They lose it temporarily, comes back out. Now Griffin has it. Guerra's kind of laying in the weeds over here, waiting for somebody to hit him. He's going to throw it up again as Butterfield. Silvernail will pop it from downtown. Off the iron, no good. Butterfield runs it down, doesn't take care of the ball. They're going to say a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Comets. All right, Silvernail's going to have a seat. Scott Butterfield's going to have a seat. Guerra's going to have a seat. Gronsky, and Jorgensen in. Sounds like a law firm. They join the younger Butterfield and Griffin. Griffin has it now. 3-point land, shoots it. It's going to be off the iron, no good. Butterfield comes in, he's fouled. Austin Butterfield comes in, grabs the rebound. He's immediately pushed. It's going to be a foul on number 24, I believe. That is Holton. Second team foul for the guests, 4 on the home team, as they turn it over now, the Comets. I'm not sure how. Looked up at the scoreboard, looked back down, and the Zebras going, no, we're going the other way. Oscar Kunkel coming in. He's got a unique spelling, Ozker. I guess it says Oscar. Unique. Oscar Kunkel, the junior. Number 14. All right, who's got it? Holton dribbles in. Kunkel's got it now. Dribbles it over, kicks it off. That is Kirchhoff with it now. Kirchhoff back out. Kunkel, around the horn they go. They're trying to feed Thompson down low. They finally throw it away. Try a skip pass and throw it over the head of Devin Kirchhoff, the senior. He can't climb the ladder enough to intercept that one. It goes into the crowd, and now here come the Comets. Comets, Griffin points to Coach LaValle and points to his ear and says, I can't hear you. Well, Troy's not going to yell much louder. All right, Butterfield will shoot it from downtown, no good. His younger brother grabs it, kicks it back out to the bigger Butterfield. He'll go back up with it, no good. And he's fouled off of the miss. Scott Butterfield doing everything there but finishing, but he's going to get a look at 2 here. Thompson. No, that was Kirchhoff with the foul. His first. Butterfield hits it. Scott shooting a nice percentage. As a team, they're 62% from the free throw line are the Comets. Butterfield at 82.4, highest on the team by quite a margin. I've said over and over, he's got an excellent outside shot. He's tried it a few times tonight. I give him credit for it. You can see a little tentative, a little tight. Once they start going in, he'll loosen up just like that. Hits the second one. Scott's going to have a seat. Silvernail's going to come in. 44-32, 9:04 to go in this one. Comets have the lead. The Bears have the ball, and they're under pressure again from these Comets. I've never seen Troy pressure quite this much, but he knows, as the gentleman to my left said, we don't have a point guard. Yeah, they struggle to get to handle the ball, do these. As a long one's coming, hits off the back iron. That was, who was that shot that one? That was Kunkel, Oscar Kunkel. They lose it through the Comets, and here comes the Golden Bears again. All right, Kittleson will eyeball it all kinds of times, shoots this one short. Long last time, short this time. He gets it again. He's going to hit right in the middle. All right, Griffin, tough pass, nice pass all the way down, and Jorgensen up. Soft touch, Jorgensen doesn't need the backboard. 46-32 now as Kunkel's going to dribble it in, show it up. No good, tries to get his own rebound. Oh, they're going to come unglued on that one. They're going to call a jump ball. They said no, he should have been over the top, should have been the call, but they got a good point. Brady Greener is going to have a seat, the sophomore. Who came in for him? Well, Edwards is going to drive in. I think it was Edwards that came in for him. He's going to shoot, no good. So the much smaller Oscar Kunkel had the rebound there, and taller player Butterfield was over top of him. As a tough one thrown up. Tough one thrown up there off balance by Holton. I assumed it was the coach's kid, but no, it's his nephew. As Guerra's got it, there's going to be a travel call. Troy LaValle says, no, he had him right by the hand. How can you call a travel? He's still complaining. The officials ignoring him. Doesn't matter. We play on. 46-32, 7:50 to go in this ball game. Comets with that lead as Edwards goes up with it, gets his own rebound, goes up, puts it in off the glass. Another 2 points for Edwards. Here come the Comets. Nice inside pass to Gronsky, up and good. Yeah, that'll drive a coach crazy to work hard on this end and then give up an easy one on the other end. The Golden Bears doing that very thing here tonight. Nice pass inside. Thompson is fouled. It's going to be Griffin. Thompson gets the hoop. Griffin gets the harm. Griffin usually doesn't argue. Doesn't argue much that time. Just kind of shakes his head. Had his hands on him. As Jorgensen's going to have a seat. Thompson, the football player. Dad, linebacker. Linebacker. Tight end. And he's built like a tight end, also built like an inside linebacker. All right, here come the Comets. Thompson hits those on the other end. 48-37, they've got an 11-point lead, the Comets. 7 minutes ticking down here in this ball game. Gronsky up. You hear the dad over here yell hook, and that's what I've been talking about, but they didn't call it, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Troy LaValle. 50-37, 7 minutes to go in this one. Comets have a pretty commanding lead here, and we'll hear from Air Force.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
All right, back underway here as the Golden Bears have the ball, and they have a deficit. 13 points to be exact. Comets hanging around that 10-point mark, but they've got it up to 13 now as the Bears try to cut into it. That's Holton, little floater, no good. It's going to be out of bounds off of one of the players in white. I think Butterfield tipped that one out of bounds. Either way, it's going to stay here. 6:37 to go. Barron Golden Bears trying to fight back into this one and kind of keep even with the Comets in the heart of the North, as Comets only have one loss in the conference so far. But they haven't had a lot of conference ball games. They haven't had a lot of tough games against conference opponents, that's for sure. Thompson with the rebound, nice pass over. Holton doesn't get it. Hits the iron, bounces out. Here come the Comets, Guerra. Guerra dribbles across. Got a screen set out there by Butterfield. Butterfield pushed away by the Thompson kid. Down low they come. Gronsky kicks it back out. Silvernail passes it up. Scott Butterfield to eyeball. That one's going to be short. Got to get some confidence in that stroke. He's going to start knocking those down, and we're going to need him. Comets are going to need them as they go forward towards the playoffs as Thompson throws it away uncontested out there. All right, Jorgensen's going to come back in. Griffin's going to have a seat. Jorgensen, Gronsky, Brady Gronsky, the two Butterfields are out there. Check that. Nope, just Scott. Silvernail's got it. Jorgensen's looking for somebody down low. Back to Butterfield, all the way around. Silvernail shoot it again and hit it. Jaden Silvernail from downtown. 53-37 now, 5:20 to go. Comets have the lead and starting to build a lead that's going to be pretty tough to chip into here. Edwards guarded by Guerra. Kittleson will shoot it again and hit it. Kittleson's been trying all night. I hate to be right this time, but I called it. He went up ahead with it now. Did Guerra to Butterfield. Ball's tipped away. But I said he's going to hit one in the middle eventually. All right. Holton got the foul that time for the Golden Bears. That's his second. 17 fouls on the home team, 4 on the guests. As Silvernail eyeball it again, they're going to call the travel. Yeah, he caught the ball and took a giant step. Just needed to square up or else take one dribble. Either way, he had all kinds of time. Probably too much time. 53-40, 4:54 to go in this one as we're counting down here at Cameron High School. Cameron has the lead. Griffin's going to come back in. Thompson has the ball. I mentioned he's going to go to St. Thomas. His dad said he is going to be a tight end. Said he was recruited at defensive end. Said he was recruited at tight end, and that's where he's headed, St. Thomas Tommies over there in the Twin Cities. He shoots his first free throw is good. Thompson's getting a pair of them. As Kunkel's going to come back in, Oscar Kunkel, and that is Greener going to have a seat. Second one coming from Thompson is good. A lot of iron, but he found the nylon. 47% from the stripe before this game. He's going to balloon that up a little bit. As Gronsky takes a tough pass. Thompson finally has it. Thompson's going to dribble across, looking for a little daylight out there, kicks it back. Edwards shoots it off the iron, no good. They wanted to travel there, did the Comets, but no. Regardless, it's going the other way as the missed shot comes off Edwards. All right, Comets have it now. Jorgensen back out, Silvernail. Nice pass down low to Gronsky. Easy basketball there, too easy if you're a Barron Golden Bear fan. 55-42, 4 minutes. All right. Kittleson will shoot another one in the corner, good. Kittleson starting to crack the seal for the Golden Bears here, second half from downtown. 55-45, they've got it back down to 10. No lead comfortable here if you're a Comet. Down they come to Gronsky. There's that elbow again. And up and good. Yeah, you could get an argument that he's hooking, but honestly, it's not much. As 57-45 now with that two-pointer from Gronsky. Holton kicks it back out. He'll shoot it again. Hit it. Kittleson having the hot hand. Hits it from downtown. It's from the exact same spot every time. 57-48 now. They've got it down to 9. All right, Jorgensen will dribble in. Guarded out there by Holton. Holton hacks him. Finally throws it away. No, it's going to be a foul. Almost a could have been an ugly foul or ugly injury there, but luckily Griffin sensed it, got his feet out of the way. I thought he was going to have a hyperextension for sure. We're going to have a full timeout. 57-48, the Barron Golden Bears starting to crawl back into it. Just over 3 minutes to go. Come on back. All right, here we are back at a Cameron High School gym. Officials warn both teams that it's time to break huddle and get back out there. 57-48. The Barron Golden Bears starting to chip into that lead. What they have it up to? Heading up to somewhere around 15, if I remember right, 13. Regardless, it's down to 9 now. 3:03 to go in this ball game. Comets still have the lead, but Kittleson's got the hot hand for the Golden Bears. He's hit 3 threes in the last couple of minutes here to get them back into it. All right, Gronsky's going to take that pass from the inbounds as, boy, a reach in there on Kittleson. Ball goes off of the Golden Bears. All right, Gronsky back to Guerra. Silvernail trying to set a screen as they're starting to play with a little bit more determination are these Golden Bears. As Gronsky has it off the glass and good. Brady Gronsky hard off the glass. It rattles around, finally finds home. 59-48, back to 11 points, 2:41 to go. Golden Bears up off the glass, no good is Edwards, and here comes the rebound. The Comets have it. Down to Silvernail, down to Guerra, up and good. Guerra read that one, got right to where he belongs on the block. The pass came in from Silvernail, perfect timing. And honestly, Barron a little bit tardy on that one as Holton comes up and throws it in. Holton with a nice move to the hoop. 61-50, still 11 points. Silvernail dribbles in, uncontested. Boy, nobody on him. He dribbled right to it. You could hear one of the exasperated fans play defense. I'm glad he's keeping it clean because I know the mic's picking it up. All right. Blocked down there by the Comets. Finally, we're going to have a foul. You know, this last 145 is going to drag out because they are going to foul them. Make them earn it from the stripe. They got a ways to go. Well, they got one more foul to give. 8 fouls on the home team, 6 on the guest. The next one will be 1-1. And I'm guessing they're going to do that right off the bat, and they do. 1 second kicks off, and we're going to have number 2 on the foul. We're going to have 1-1. Should be 1-1. The official comes over to the sideline. The other official says, nope, Scott Butterfield's going to shoot it. Well, they fouled the wrong guy. Highest percentage on the team, 80-some percent, 86. Is Butterfield. 82%, but honestly, he's got to be up around 86% by now. Shoots that one, money. Calm and cool as a cucumber is Butterfield when he shot that one, 62-50. 1:43 to go. They're going to be fouling the whole way here, I fear. And hits the second one. Well, if the Comets are wise, they'll get it in the hands of that young man right there when it comes time for the fouls. All right. Kunkel will shoot it deep and hit it. 3 from Kunkel downtown. 63-53. Gronsky's going to go in. He's going to be fouled. 2 shots.
Good job, Bryce.
Brady Gronsky from the line is shooting 62%. 62.6 is the team average, so he's right there. He's going to get 2 shots because that was a shooting foul. Clearly the right foul. He was going to easily get 2 points out of it. Needs to put a little air under that one as it hit the beeline right for the back iron and bounce out. Jorgensen's going to come back in for his free throw shooting ability. Gronsky's going to have a seat. Michael toes the line. Brady looks at it, shoots it. That one's short. Butterfield with it. And they're going to have a held ball. Butterfield got the rebound. Edwards grabbed it and held ball. It's going to stay with the Comets, I believe. Yes, Jorgensen's going to pass it in. So Jorgensen has it. 1:25 to go, 10-point lead, 63 to 53. Comets 6 points lead, 6 points off of their season average. As Guerra has it now. They're going to foul. They're trying to foul. Guerra has it again. They got to get it back to Jorgensen. They do. Jorgensen will just shoot it off the glass. Ill-advised, misses it. Here come the Barron Golden Bears. Kunkel will shoot it again, short. Gronsky has it. He's going to be fouled. Brady Gronsky's going to go to the stripe again with that 62% free throw average. 63-53. 1:01 to go as some of the students start to filter out. Well, too early for that. Anything can happen. There's a lot of time still as Gronsky's going to come back in. Michael Gronsky. Jorgensen's coming out. Griffin's coming out. I'm not sure why. Off the back iron, too strong, no good. He's gone cold from the stripe as Gronsky. Kittleson again, just off. Rebound comes down. Guerra has it now. Guerra's going to look up ahead. He's got a guy, but he doesn't throw it. Finally, down they come. Around the horn they go. That's going to be Brady Gronsky. Off, no good. 41 seconds. It's just going to be the ball game. It's just a matter of by how much now as Gronsky has it. He is going to be tied up. It's going to be a foul on Kunkel. Well, that's going to be your ball game. 10-point lead with 32.4 to go. The Comets are going to go to the stripe here. Brady Gronsky again. Yeah, Brady, deep breath. A little more air under it. That one's short again. Barely getting over the rim. Got to get some air under it, kid. As I mentioned, the Comets will be back in action on Tuesday night right here against the Ashland Ordockers. And that same Tuesday next week, the Golden Bears against the St. Croix Falls Saints. As Thompson misses it, they're going to foul Gronsky again. Gronsky getting a chance to boost up his average here, but he's not doing it. 11-point lead, 22.9 to go. See some of the students over there dressed in camo. Student section very well behaved this year. Good sports. Haven't done anything as Gronsky gets the bounce around and finally in. Haven't done anything too crazy. Good, clean fun from my perspective. Gronsky, oh, there's some confidence. That stroke looked good from the get-go. 66-53. Thompson has it. Thompson's going to shoot it from downtown. No good. Ball bounces around. It's going to go back to the Barron Golden Bears. Thompson will shoot it again. No good again. Holton has it. He'll try it. No. Kittleson's going to look for something. Tipped. Edwards up right at the buzzer. We're going to call that the ball game. All right, so your final score, Barron Golden Bears fall in the Heart of the North another notch, 66-53. The Comets come away with this one. Thanks for joining us here. Jay Cornell, We Are Network. Cal Ewing's my statistician, adding them up like it's a contest. Cal, you got anything to say to the fans?
I'm happy that we won.
Yeah, well, me too, buddy. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Tuesday night. Have a good night, everybody.